From 4 News Now, with live updates throughout the day, breaking news as it happens, and weather every 10 minutes. This is KXLY Plus.
Good morning. For 4 News Now, I'm Rob King. A very exciting interview for me today, possibly a career highlight. Starting this weekend, the man himself, Santa Claus, will be coming to River Park Square in Spokane, and I have the privilege of speaking with Mr. Claus this morning. Santa, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Getting ready for a big season.
Absolutely. I'm sure right about now is when it starts ramping up for you, or how are things going?
Oh yes, well we're pretty busy up at the North Pole, getting toys and everything ready. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's nice to get a chance to come down and see everyone.
Absolutely. And you're going to be at Spokane's River Park Square starting this Saturday. How can kids get the chance to meet you?
Oh, it's not too hard. I'll be there at the River Park Square, and we'll be taking photos and visiting with all the children. It'll be a wonderful time. Best way to come see me is to make reservations at River Park Square. Whereissanta.com, and that makes it really easy for everyone. They don't have to wait in big long lines all day, and we can have a great time and keep everyone happy.
Awesome. And I know kids are probably very excited. In your millennia of doing this, have you noticed how the gifts have kind of transitioned? Are kids asking more for iPads nowadays than maybe like a soapbox racer?
Well, they still ask for the regular toys like dump trucks and dolls and things like that. But yes, more and more electronics are getting involved.
Got it. Well, Santa, I reached out to some local kids to ask them if they had any questions they wanted me to ask you while we have this opportunity. So I talked to 7-year-old Spencer. He wants to know, is it Christmas themed year-round at the North Pole, or do you guys also celebrate Thanksgiving and then transition to Christmas?
We try to celebrate Thanksgiving, so we try to have a big meal because we know it's going to be the last big hurrah before everything really starts going full bore. So we're looking forward to one little holiday day.
Got it. And 5-year-old Emmy wants to know, does Mrs. Claus help with taking care of the reindeer?
Not so much with the reindeer, but she is kept really busy taking care of me and, of course, the elves. She cooks great cookies and great meals for us all.
And I got to think, with the elves, with you and Mrs. Claus, you got to have one of the largest Thanksgiving meals.
It is quite extensive, yes.
9-year-old Landon wants to know, I guess this is a two-part question from him. How do you get about moving through houses so quietly, and have you ever almost been caught?
I've almost been caught a few times. Being quiet and everything sort of goes with Christmas magic. It's something that sort of happens. It's just like when I go up and down the chimneys and from house to house. It's all having to do with the Christmas magic.
Got it. And I also have a question from 2.5-year-old Gwenny from Spokane. She wants to know, where are the reindeer right now?
Oh, they're getting fed and getting ready for the big trip. It takes some conditioning. It's sort of like a marathon runner, where you have to get in condition and work out and get ready for the big trip.
Sure. So that training's begun.
Yes.
I get it. I mean, they got to go how many times around the world all in one night? That's both a distance and a sprint race.
Yes, very much so.
It's got to be pretty challenging. And another question is, how do you guys make all those toys? It sounds really difficult.
Well, I have specialists. My elves each specialize in a certain area. Some make trucks, and some make dolls, and some do the electronics, and each area has their own specialty. So with the many elves that we have, it works out pretty well.
Awesome. And will Mrs. Claus be at River Park Square?
I don't believe she'll have an opportunity to come, but maybe she might be able to make an appearance. I think she's going to be there Saturday night. So
Oh
that
my
should be
goodness,
of
what a
fun.
treat. So we have
Yeah.
Santa running at River Park Square up until Christmas Eve, and a special appearance from Mrs. Claus this weekend. How lucky are we? Well, Santa, I know you're a very busy man, especially as we approach this time of year, so I won't take up too much of your time. Is there anything else you want to add?
Hey, I just want to say how wonderful it's going to be to see all the people here at River Park Square, and to have fun and do some photos and get some memories for everyone. It's really exciting. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here and share this great time of the season.
Awesome. Well,
So,
Mr. Claus, it has been an absolute treat. Thank you so much. I hope I've been good this year.
I think you're on the right list this time.
Oh, this time. Yeah, there's been some previous times it was iffy. But Santa, thank you so much for your time, and I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you. Have a great.
And if you missed some of this interview, you can catch the whole thing up on our website, kxly.com, and look for it in the KXLY Extra or KXLY Plus Extras tab. Thank you, Santa. Again, his run at River Park Square begins this Saturday. You can find the link to make reservations at kxly.com. But for now, live in studio, I'm Rob King for 4 News Now.